Welcome back to another episode of Student Finance. Today's video is part of our Student Finance's Guide to a Gap Year series. This series will be detailing everything you need to know about taking the plunge into a gap year abroad as a student. We will be covering such topics as accommodation, transport, food, things to see and do, crypto usage, plus much more. In this episode, we are going to be looking at Greece, the birthplace of democracy, the beginnings of philosophy, the Olympic Games, stunning islands, and amazing architecture. Before we begin, remember to drop a like if you enjoy this kind of content and want to see more. Plus, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss any of our latest and greatest uploads. Okay, let's get into it. Accommodation. Most Greeks live in cities or coastal areas. In the cities, there are apartments and modern homes. Almost every Greek apartment has a balcony. Many Greek homes are located very close to each other with little or no yard. Many homes are white with colorfully painted doors and windows, and these homes are made of stone, brick, and clay. Ancient Greek homes were built around an open courtyard, and some still follow this style to this day. In terms of what you can expect to pay if you're looking to stay in the capital Athens, you will be looking at an average of around €650 a month. Whilst if you move into a smaller town or village, you could grab yourself a nice apartment for around €350 a month. Transport. Transport in Greece has undergone significant changes in the past 2 decades, vastly modernizing the country's infrastructure and transportation. Although ferry transport between islands remains the prominent method of transport between the nation's islands, improvements to the road infrastructure, rail, urban transport, and airports have all led to a vast improvement in transportation. Athens and Thessaloniki have a rapid transport metro system to get around quickly and easily also. City-to-city rail networks isn't quite as developed as the rest of Europe, with Greeks preferring to travel by road in a car or bus. Food. Steeped in history and lapped by the Mediterranean Sea, Greece is home to some of the finest ingredients in the world. Sample them in a traditional Greek dish along with a glass of ouzo. Some of the most well-known Greek cuisines are taramasalada, of course olives and olive oil, moussaka, grilled meats and fresh fish, feta cheese and honey, and baklava. Food is a large part of the history and culture of the Greeks. It has been recorded in ancient images and texts, and its influence spread to ancient Rome, then across Europe and beyond. Things to see and do. The land of Greece is one infused with ancient mythology, and if you like archaeology, history, art, and philosophy, then a trip to this fascinating country is not to be missed. Greece is made up of a series of idyllic islands that are surrounded by jet blue seas and covered in dainty white buildings. And you will also find crumbling ruins, engaging museums, and pretty coastal towns aplenty. From throbbing cities like Athens to a slower pace of life in little villages by the sea, Greece is a mosaic of different experiences and landscapes, as well as one of the world's largest open-air museums. Some must-see attractions include touring the Acropolis, climbing Mount Olympus, admiring the architecture of Santorini, visiting the Delphi, and relaxing on Balos Beach. Crypto usage. Crypto is used by a few people in Greece. However, it is not as popular as it is in many of its European counterparts. If you ask the average Greek what Bitcoin is, they will likely look a little confused. However, there has been speculation that crypto may be the way forward for the Greek people. In recent years, Greece has had a troubling economy, and cryptocurrency could give the people back their control over their money and finances. With its lower cost of living compared to the rest of Europe, spectacular Mediterranean climate, welcoming and friendly people, and some of the richest histories in the world, no wonder you have been considering spending your gap year abroad in Greece. That brings us to the end of this episode of our Guide to a Gap Year series all about Greece. Have any of you been lucky enough to visit Greece before? Or would this be your first time visiting? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. Before you go, if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our uploads. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon in another episode.